Starting out with my ugly face. And I hope you like my new studio. It's a cardboard box. So, hopefully it looks like the light's pretty good. And with me carving here, it doesn't look like I'm going to have too much of a problem. So we'll get started here. I should draw back his eyes. I know you're probably impressed with my studio. Cardboard box. Hey, that's what I got, so I'm using it to the full advantage. Here, we'll draw his eyes back in here, and like I said before, I don't want it to be symmetrical. I'm gonna have to do something to make his eyes look a little strange. It's looking pretty good. Then draw his mouth back. Just get an idea. I want to put pretty good teeth on this person or character. There we go. Oh, looks like you can see that pretty good. All right. There. Not too bad. So I need to carve his cheek out a little bit. I did get a response on my first video about the basswood, and I put in an order, try to get some. And then my wife informed me that I had a stash of basswood squirreled away that I forgot about. So that might be helpful. I haven't checked it out yet though. This basswood is very nice to carve. Here, take some off his head here a little bit, his forehead, or his hat, whatever it's going to go into. So you need to bring his nose out a little bit more. How's that looking? Okay. And I don't want to try to be longer than 10 minutes or so. So I have to keep an eye on that. And I didn't set a timer, so I'm just going to have to go by the feel of it, I guess. All right, I need to go in here a little bit further. The side of his nose. And then it's kind of nice when you just do a cut in the back and then you slide your knife underneath there and just pick it out. It's a nice way of doing it. It's a clean cut. Do it the same way here, down and down like a V, and then take your knife up in there, and then you can just pick out that area. But if you don't have a sharp knife, it makes your job pretty difficult. Took me a long time to figure out how to sharpen knives, but now I know how to do it. I used to use like razor knives in the beginning because I couldn't sharpen my knives, but now I can sharpen them. Just takes practice. Need a nice stone, like an Arkansas stone to sharpen it. You need a good strop. You need aluminum oxide to put on your strop. And that's what actually, you can sharpen your knife blade with the stones and everything else, but until you strop it, you're not going to get the razor edge. There we go. Gotta draw his eyes on here again. Oh no, it's going to look kind of weird. Let's see. So I think I'm going to go around here, try to create his eye. And normally carving this, I would just have it in my hand, but I'm trying to let you guys see what's going on. So again, when you make that cut around his eyeball like that, you want to cut in first. There, and then you want to have that as an undercut also. And I need to go around this way. And there we go. Now there's different ways to do on the eye. You can just go around the eye. And make it sort of like a dome shape, and then you can just paint it, which I do that a lot. Or you can also cut the eyeball in here. And for right now, I might just leave it like as a dome, a little dome shape there. See that? And then with this nose, I'm going to cut that down a little bit. Bring like the edge of the nose up to the eyebrow. There we go. And sorry about this recent last video I did, and I didn't realize that I had it on. Didn't have it sideways for the full screen. It's been a while since I made a video. But underneath the eye too, you don't want that to be straight right there. See how it's flat? You want to have that contour because your face is not like that, hopefully. And then you just want to come under here. It's taking off a big chunk there. Not how I wanted to do that, but sometimes you have to compensate. You do something that's wrong or it's a little off. And that's the art of getting it to do what you want to do. All right, there we go. This doesn't look too bad. You want it out just a little bit. I mean, you could put bags under his eyes and stuff like that too if you want to. But I'm just trying to have that cut in a little bit on his cheek. It's not looking too bad. I still don't think this nose is... It's not terrible. But, so that is one side of his face on the eye. On the other side, Yeah, I didn't even have to go out and buy this cardboard box. Had it laying around. Created my own studio. It's actually an Amazon box. All right. Okay. Now I think I want to come down here. Is that where we want his mouth to go? Looks like it. Now you just have to think about this in layers. You have your topmost layer, which would be the lip. Then the second layer would be the teeth. And then the background would be the next layer. So if you think about it in layers, it kind of helps on what you have to cut first. You could do a stop cut around here to his lip, which is the top layer, and then a stop cut here to his teeth, but that's going to go further back. So we will do the lip, his upper lip first. We're coming in there. There we go. I mean, if this face is not ugly enough, you have to let me know. I'm trying. Gets teeth. And if this resembles anybody it's not supposed to be, so we're not intentionally want to make fun of anybody. Just have a good time playing around with faces. Faces are difficult. And that's what's nice about making an ugly face. You don't have to worry about it being perfect. One thing I do, I don't want to go too far down in this spot. So I got the knife secure in his hand. And it does take a lot of hand strength. And then when I bring it in, I'm pushing on my thumb. I got the thumb here. I got all this different support to control that knife going down into this. I'm taking a little time just to show you that. It's just not a random cut, because if you're going into a place that you don't want to take out or mess up what you just did, I'm holding it here. I've got my thumb here, and then I come in and do that. I'm really kind of trying to support my hand, my thumb, the knife all at the same time, and not get the knife going into my hand. So there's a lot going on there that you really don't realize until you start doing it. And then to us old timers that's been carving forever, we don't even think about it. That's why it's kind of hard to teach it, because we do it all the time and you don't think about it. So you can see the lip here. So now with just like your lips, you're not flatting it. There's a lip here, literally. All right, there's a lip, and then you're going to have your teeth on the next level. But do I want it to be protruded out that far? If I do, that's fine. If I want it more straight down, I would take off this material first. If I wanted to say it's going to be stuck out, that angle there is probably good at this point. So, what to do? I think having teeth coming out at this angle is best. So, at least for that tooth. And what I want to do is do a stop cut on a tooth like that. All right. since this is probably the largest tooth that I'm thinking about doing here, doing that, then you want to go back into this area. And I'm going to probably have another tooth here close by, so I'll come down at an angle like a V going back in there. And then back there you can put your knife down in there, and then you can flip out your little piece there, so it makes it kind of a nice cut doing it that way. So we'll do it over here again. I'm going down, then I'm kind of at an angle, and then you go back in there and just cut back in there, and then you can cut along here again, and it will, you can see, all right, there it is. There it flipped out. Okay. So that is that tooth. It's going to be out there a little bit more than the other teeth, which is going to be kind of interesting once I get it done, but I don't want to go too long on this video. But so we went over the eye, cutting down a little bit, contoured this area, trying to get into the teeth area, and you know, kind of working on one side. I could actually make him kind of grinning a little bit, or you know, this area to come up here a little bit. I might draw that out a little, like sort of like that. And then the other area might be going down a little bit more, and the eye over here might have it down further or larger to get the effect of a strange looking character. So it's going to take a couple videos. I don't want to have it too long. Hopefully this worked out with my really nice expensive studio here, but I just thought of this. I thought, well, it's actually in my garage, and I'm not on the kitchen table where I've done a lot of my videos. So there you go. That's it for now.